Chad, don't go in there, all right?
Winnie, did you follow me here?
Yes. Please don't go in there and tell Ethan that Teresa knew he wasn't a Crane.
Look, I told you, I'm not gonna lie to him. Now, Ethan asked me over here to help him track down the person who knew the truth about him being Chief Bennett's son, and that's exactly what I plan to do.
Now, what Ethan wants to know is who sent the letter to the tabloid, Chad.
Yeah, he wants to know that too. So if he asks me who else knew about that letter, don't be too surprised if Teresa's name pops up.
But she didn't send the letter to the tabloid. And what good is it really gonna do Ethan to know that Teresa knew the secret of who his real father is?
You just said the magic word right there, Whitney. Secret. Because that'll wreck a relationship every time. And the only thing that'll keep Ethan and Teresa together is the truth.
No, it won't, okay? If you tell Ethan that Teresa knew he wasn't a Crane, you will ruin it for them. And if you do that, you won't be any friend of mine, all right? You will mean nothing to me.
Dear God, please let Grace be all right.
She has to be, Pilar. Sam already blames me for Grace losing the baby.
She fell down the stairs when she overheard you tell Sam that Ethan was his son.
I know, and I am so sorry. It is tragic that Grace lost the baby, and if she dies, Sam will never forgive me.
Get that ambu bag over here. Kathy, give her 1 milligram epi. Yes, Tom. 3 and 4 and
Beef.
1. We're losing her, Sam.
No. No.
Sam. 3 and 4.
Grace, listen to me. You can't die. You can't leave us. Oh my God, Eve, you gotta do something. Help her.
Nothing else to do, Sam.
What is that?
That's the computer problem.
Charity's been trying to reach us from cyberspace.
She's been calling for help. Yeah, but it sounds like she's back.
Charity, you're still alive. Look, tell us where you are.
Ask Kay.
What did you say?
Ask Kay.
Okay, where's Charity? Look, I have to help her. Tell me where she is.
Help me! I can't fight the evil much longer.
Don't do it, Kay. If you tell them where to find Charity, you'll never get your soul back. Never.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Gwen, Rebecca, what are you still doing here?
We came back to see if you were all right.
Yeah, and I had to pay the caterer. Teresa, I am so sorry that your engagement party ended up being so tragic. But with the tabloid reporter showing up to tell us all that Ethan's real father is Sam.
And Grace falling down the stairs. How is she?
She lost her baby.
Oh, no.
Oh, I am really sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, this evening has just been tragic all the way around. But I want you to know that Gwen and I are going to do everything we can to help Ivy and Julian, well, to cope.
My mother's still at the hospital.
Well, we'll stay here until she gets back. Make sure everything's okay.
Yes. Oh, Ethan, your father is just devastated.
I feel bad for him, Rebecca, but Julian isn't my father.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course. Well, you'll always be a Crane to Gwen and to me.
I wouldn't think of you as anything else.
Sam Bennett is a very fine man. And when you get to know him, Ethan, you will see that he really is a wonderful father.
Well, I think that's a decision that Ethan should make on his own, Teresa, whether or not he wants to get to know Sam Bennett.
I really don't want to talk about Sam or Julian right now. I have something else to do.
Well, Ethan, you are always welcome in our home. We love you whether you're a Crane or not.
Of course we do.
Look, thank you both, but I'm not in the mood to discuss this. This isn't my home anymore, and I have to pack up my things because I have to move out of here tonight.
You're moving? You could come stay with us. You can stay for as long as you want.
Eve, you're not giving up. Come on, you have to do something for her.
There isn't anything more I can do, Sam. There's nothing that medicine can do.
Oh, yes, there is. Call a specialist. Find somebody that can help her. Eve, listen to me. I'll pay whatever it costs. I'll mortgage my house if I have to. You have to do something.
It's out of my hands, Sam. Grace doesn't want to be saved. She's given up.
No! No!
Well, then you're gonna have to convince her of that. You're the only one who could pull her through.
Help me! Ask Kay! She knows where I am!
She keeps saying, ask Kay. Kay, if you know where Charity is, then you need to tell me. Now. Look, she's in pain. All right, she's in some kind of danger, and you have to help her.
I don't know where she is.
You don't. Are you sure?
You know, if I knew, I would tell you.
Then why does Charity keep saying that you do?
I don't know.
Here she is, Father.
Thank you, Reese. If you don't tell them where Charity is, I will.
Father, you can't. I told you my sin's in confession, and you're bound not to tell anyone.
I cannot absolve you of your sins. If you die, you will be damned to hell.
Right, but if I live, then I'll be damned on earth. They'll all know I sold my soul.
It will be hard, I know, but you must have courage, Kay. I sense the forces of evil here. You will be forever at their mercy, unless you tell Miguel to go upstairs and help Charity.
I can't, Father. I'm sorry. But I have to get my soul back. I'll do anything to get it back.
Even let your cousin burn in hell for all eternity?
Excuse me, Father. May I speak to Kay alone for a moment?
Certainly, Simone.
Thank you. Just out of curiosity, Kay. You know where Charity is, don't you?
Hold on. What you saying, Whitney? What, that if I go in there and tell Ethan Teresa knew the truth, you won't have anything to do with me?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so what kind of relationship can we have if I have to worry about every little thing I say?
Well, I've already told you, Chad, the only relationship that we can have is friendship.
Yeah, I heard you, and I don't really care what you call it, okay? Because we have much more than a friendship, and you know it.
Look, don't change the subject, all right?
Oh, the subject is us, Whitney. And even if we did just have a friendship, you gonna threaten to drop me every time I say something you don't like?
Look, we're not talking about us, right? We're talking about Teresa and how you're about to ruin her life by walking in there and telling Ethan the truth.
Whoa, hey, look, I've been one of Teresa's biggest supporters, and you know that. I'm the one who told her to go for it, remember? And anyway, if this whole thing is gonna wreck things for her and Ethan, then it's better to have it happen now, before they get married.
You know what you'll do? You will do exactly what Gwen and Rebecca couldn't do. You will break up a relationship that has survived everything else.
I'm not trying to break them up. Okay, I just can't lie to him, that's all. I mean, he's been lied to enough. And he's depending on me to have his back. And I never realized this until now, but it looks to me like I'm one of the few friends he's got. And I know what that's like. I mean, you've had your parents your whole life to take care of you. Okay, with me, when I was out running the streets, I was lucky if I'd even had 2 friends. People I could depend on to have my back and always be straight up with me. And on the street, that's having a lot. And that's why I've got to tell Ethan the truth if he asks me, whether you like it or not.
Oh, of course, Ethan. You must come stay with us. Our home has always been like a second home to you.
You've always felt so at home there. No. Ethan, He's gonna stay in my house.
In your room, Teresa? Has Ethan slept over before?
Okay, look, thank you, Gwen and Rebecca, and thank you, Teresa, but I'm not gonna stay with either one of you. I'm gonna make my own arrangements after I'm done packing.
Looks like you're not getting married quite as quickly as you thought.
How is she?
Is His Grace... Is she going to live? We've done all that we can do. It's up to her now. And Sam. Only Sam's love for his wife can pull her through now.